Assalamu alaikum viewers, from behalf of your live team I am here. Today's our topic is related our current issue series, and the topic is related the socio-economic impact of the 2019 and 20 coronavirus pandemic. The 2019 and 20 coronavirus pandemic has had far-reaching consequences beyond the separate of the diseases and efforts to quarantine it. As the pandemic has spread around the globe, concern has shifted from supply side manufacturing issues to decreased businesses in the services sector. The pandemic caused the largest global recession in the history, with more than a third of the global population at the time being placed on lockdown. Supply shortage are expected to affect a number of sectors due to panic buyers, increased usage of the goods to fight the pandemic, and disruption in factories and logistics in mainland China. In addition, it also led to price gauging. There have been widespread reports of supply shortage of the paramedical, with many areas seeing panic buyers and the consequent shortage of the food and other essential grocery items. The technology industry, in particular, has been warning about the delays to the shipments of the electronic goods. Global stock market fell on 24 February 2020 due to the significant rise in the number of the COVID-19 cases outside mainland China. By 28 February 2020, stock market worldwide saw their largest single week decline since the 2008 financial crisis. Global stock market crashed in March 2020 with a fall of the several percent in the world's major indicators as the pandemic separate global conference and the events across technology, fashion and sports are being cancelled or postponed, while the monetary impact on the travel and trade industries is yet to be estimated. It is likely to be in a billions and increasing by 16 per March. News reports emerged indicating that the effects on the United States economy would be worse than the previously thought. Background movement of WTI price from 2019 with the Black Monday of 2020 changes highlighted in red. The pandemic coincided with the Qiyong, a major travel season associated with the Chinese New Year holidays. A number of events involving large crowds were cancelled by national and regional governments, including annual New Year festival, with private companies also independently closing their shops, and tourist attractions such as Hong Kong Disneyland and Shanghai Disneyland. Many Lunar New Year events and tourist attractions were closed to prevent mass gatherings include the Forbidden City and Beijing, and traditional temple fairs in 24 of the China's 31 provinces. Municipalities and regions authorities extended the New Year's holidays to 10 February, instructing most workplaces not to reopen until that date. These regions represented 80% of the country's GDP and 90% of the exports, and Hong Kong raised its infection disease response level to the highest and declared an emergency, closing schools until March and cancelling its New Year celebration. The demand for personal protection equipment has risen hundredfold, according to the WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom. This demand has led to an increase in the price of up to 20 times the normal price, and also induced delays on the supply of medical items for 4 to 6 months.